Section 60. No way. I'm 99% sure this is going to be on some drill shit. Sounds like it's going to be on trap more than anything. Maxed out films, Control.E. Control plus E. Whatever. Yeah, this sounds like more rap based. Sound like a Fredo or a Mitch with Mr. Whippy serving veins. Getting money, counting digits with the team. Did I just see JM? In the whip like Mr. Whippy serving veins. That's JM's, right? Yeah. Getting money, counting digits with the. Anybody else there that I recognize? Not off the bat.
Ops won't pay, Ace Wall got the heat. Pack the heater in the Bama, who be riding around your streets. You gon' hear Nino, when we find Nemo. Labeled as Jando, everything Dilo. Winners go Hino, see no, speak no evil. Blur out his vision till his story's not illegal. I call shots, jackpots, always hitting checkmate. Married to the game, I ain't never get played.
I'm trying to listen because it sounds like he's doing the Drake singing, rapping type thing, but I can't tell. It's like he's rapping but has put auto-tune on it. It's really strange.
Calling up the runners, yeah, it's time to get paid. Fuck 9 to 5 grind all night, all day. Got some bad bitches on the way. Hit it and quit it, but shorty still wanna stay.
Yeah, he is. He's put auto-tune. He's rapping, but he's got auto-tune on that. And he's like sitting on his syllables a little bit longer. And where he's dragging those out, that's where you can hear the auto-tune. Because instead of him hitting his syllables first time, he's kind of sitting on them as he's rapping. I hope that makes sense. Why do I always try and give examples like this? They always end up being shit.
How to break it down and tell her, nah, no way. No way. Nah, no way. No. 7 things like a waiter, trying to get this check up. Saving all the cheddar so I can get a Beretta and put it on my sweater. Bad bitch wanna touch, but nah, I ain't getting a letter. Nah, no way. See that real shit, we on it. I got a night in morning, that push it, she keep it calling. I'm coming, headshot and warning her. And now you telling me to slow it down. I call it Tatiana every time she busts down. Just wanna fuck it, she tryna get dick down. They wanna cuff, sorry baby, got a cut now. Shorty tryna cuff down.
Okay.
She tryna get dick down. They wanna cuff, sorry baby, got a cut now.
Okay. Dick down, cut now. That doesn't rhyme in my head. That doesn't rhyme in my head. Now, down. That kinda does. Yeah, you can get away with that. But I don't want to dig him out. This is harsh for me to dig him out. Let me just make a point real quick of how I hold my standards, right? So, now and down. Yeah, you can get away with that rhyming. That's fine. But dick down, dick and cut obviously don't rhyme. Now, the fact that he emphasizes dick down, in my head, I'm ready for him to have a 2-syllable rhyme here. Obviously, 2 1-syllable words back to back. So I expect, so he said dick down first, I think. Dick down, sick. Now, I don't know, trick, out, whatever you want to say, right? But you want 2-syllable rhymes. That's what I was expecting, and the fact that he only ran the last syllable threw me off. That's hard for me to dig him out about that, but if you're going to emphasize a certain word or phrase at the end of your line, that instantly tells the audience how many syllable rhymes you're going to go with. Someone who's great at this is someone like Wombat, someone like Complete. They're 2 artists that are great at, I think it's called multisyllabic rhyming, or multisyllable rhyming as I call it anyway, or multis for short. They're great with multis. I know that's really harsh for me to dig him out, and I know I've sat on this point for quite long, but I hope that makes sense.
Shorty tryna cuff, nah, no way. The feds wanna talk, nah, no way. Up block tryna score, nah, no way. They taking trips around the hood, we doing laps around the hood. Shorty tryna cuff, nah, no way. The feds wanna talk, nah, no way. Up block tryna score, nah, no way. They taking trips around the hood, we doing laps around the hood.
Yeah, I like that.
Once he's talk about pace, we could base it out. Always pack them blades before I leave the house. With a couple, oh, you still gotta fade the trap. More money, more drama, heaps of beef with that. Tell a nigga what's good. I come straight from the hood. Black truck is black hoodie. Always keep a belly on me, case a pussy try to run up. I'm kicking back down to the hoodie. Try to come a step of toys around here. You get.
He's like mixing between this rap and then the rap singing thing is, yeah, you can hear him switching it up.
My hitters got the block on the headlock, gang shit. And if they ain't paying up, we at the door like knock. My hitters run the ball up like. I'm pulling up with the man, the squad. Doing gang shit, trying to take out the trap. Trying tax them runners, let them know that we packing. Aiming for a milli, cause you know that I'm stacking. We don't fancy cause we are them drillers. 70-60 like them heavy hitters. I'm off bitches, huh? They ain't with it. Lord, please forgive me for all of my drillers. Put up your money in the streets. Push trying to talk, push said fuck that, I want beef. Fuck them. Why you beating around the bush? I know where to find me.
I know I've not really been animated in this reaction. It's because I'm really listening closely. And there's something missing from this track. And I don't know what it is. There's something missing here. I like it. I really like it. All right, okay. So I have, other than that one little thing that I dug out, right? I don't have much to dig out about this track. They're doing a few things here that I really like. But equally so, there's something that's not making me jump out of my chair, and I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just my mood. Maybe I'm just not in the right headspace to be listening to this. Maybe I'm listening to this in the wrong way. Maybe I appreciate this song on my speakers as opposed to headphones. Maybe it's just a case of that, because I don't have anything to really criticize here for the most part. But I'm not loving it the way I feel like I should. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just wrong timing. I don't know. Because they are doing their thing.
Shorty tryna cuff, nah, no way.
And I like this hook, man.
Nah, no way. Up block tryna score, nah, no way. They taking trips around the hood, we doing laps around the hood. Shorty tryna cuff, nah, no way.
I like it. I like it.
Nah, no way. Up block tryna score, nah, no way. They taking trips around the hood, we doing laps around the hood.
This beat's cold as well, man. Perfect balance of drums, 808s. Yeah, man. I like it. Yeah, man. I like that hook. I've already kind of given my thoughts on this track kind of during. I mean, I don't know what's missing. And I've talked about this before, but let me explain for any new viewers. Certain music, when you first listen to, you may not enjoy it. And then you may listen to it a couple weeks later, a couple months later, maybe years down the line. And all of a sudden you enjoy it and you're like, why did I not fuck with this in the first place? I get that quite often, which is why whenever I listen to an album or a single, I normally try and go back to it at some point. And if I'm ever sitting on the fence like a song like this, I always then like to go and experience it in a different environment. One thing that I absolutely love doing is hearing Oz music, and then when I'm at a party or when I'm chilling with someone like Spyro, for example, slapping it on and seeing if I enjoy it the same when I'm around other people. Do you ever have the thing where you love a song or even a video or just something that you want to show someone, and then when you show it, as they're watching it, you're kind of thinking in your head, it's not as funny or it's not as good as the first time when I watched it? Do you ever get that feeling? Sometimes that's the test of whether I really like something or if I think something's really good. It's how I test my own music. Like, me thinking it's sick is one thing, but then when I go and show it to someone else, do I have that confidence that it's still sick, or do I start getting nervous about, I'm not sure if this is good enough now? I always think that's the best way to test if your shit is good enough. So now to link it back to how I'm listening to this, perhaps if I listen to this on my speakers, perhaps if I listen to this with other people, I will enjoy it more. Right now, it just might not be the right time and place for me to take it in, because there's nothing bad I can really say about this other than one or two lines that were just lazy, in my opinion. Lazy meaning it just felt like they took the first rhyming word that they could and then just built around that. But other than that, for the most part, they've created a nice hook, crazy good production, solid video, captured the vibe, got the message across that they needed to do. I can't really dig out much. So I like it, but maybe not everything has to make me go wild. Maybe you can just like something and that's it. But anyway, guys, let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Feel free to check out my new single Bar, as it is out right now, YouTube and Spotify. And I appreciate all the love recently, man. I've been getting a lot of DMs on Instagram just saying, look, just dropping by, Chaz, just to let you know I'm loving your shit right now. And I really appreciate things like that. So thank you. I appreciate all the love, people. But yeah, appreciate you guys watching this video. And yeah, I'll talk to you, man, later.